knowledge to share. The finance trap. Okay, when I talk about finance, I'm talking about your money. Your money trap. What actually traps your money? What actually prevents your money from growing? And that's what I'm going to talk about this evening. All right. Shout out to all those who were able to register for block 5 today. Congratulations to you. Tomorrow we are having a new student orientation, BYU pathway. So all those of you registered, you can just pass by and listen to one or two information, and then just get yourself prepared. Another thing also is that you have to make some time and download the BYU companion app, and also meetings and I mean class as much as possible to also load some of these apps and get them ready. Another thing also is that in BYU Pathway, you need to download what we call the Microsoft 365 app, 365 onto your phone so that you'll be able to access all um, Microsoft features. So you can also try your best and download the Microsoft 365. Now let's get into it. Okay, the finance trap is what I'm talking about today. What is finance trap? Now, finance trap is just simply what prevents your money from growing, what actually traps your money from expanding, from compounding, from growing. Abraham Jacob, you're welcome to my life. So that is what we are talking about today, the finance trap. Okay, I know this will become a bit painful and a bit will not sit well with some of you, but one of the things that traps your finances is what we call impulse buying. Impulse buying. What is impulse buying? Impulse buying is just buying some stuff that you haven't really planned for. So you have some kind of money down, you haven't thought about it. You don't know what you're going to use the money for, but you have the money saved in your savings somewhere. And then you just see something passing by. You just see something online and you're like, okay, this is nice. I really have to get honest because it will prevent your money from growing. Because you're always bent on buying or acquiring something that is not real. Viola, welcome to my life. So the point is that you should not involve yourself in impulse buying. This is a trap to your finances. As a BYU pathway student, in one of the weeks, you will be given an assignment on how to manage finances. Now, how to manage finances, you have to draw an Excel sheet explaining how you're going to spend or how you're going to treat your finances. And this is actually a test or academic work with BYU Pathway. How to treat your finances right, how to hold your finances right. So there will be questions where you have to. Okay, thank you very much. I think it should be clear now. It was connected to an airport. Okay, so now the point is that you are giving your finance to some no sound. Wow. I think you have to check your phone because it's supposed to there's supposed to be sound. Okay. Okay, so let me know whether the sound is back now. But I think the sound should be back now. Yeah, the sound should be back now. Okay. So you don't actually know the person, but you are lending your money to the person. Whether the person is going to pay back soon or not, you don't actually know. but what you are doing is that you are lending the money. This is a risk, and this is another effect on your finances. It's a trap. Because when you lend the money to someone you don't believe, you don't know, you don't actually understand, and hope that the person will return your money, then at the long run, you are having your finance to be under a trap where you cannot fix in the future. I hope the sound is very clear now. So in lending money to somebody, you need to be somebody. No sound. Sound is back. Okay, fine. Thank you. So in lending your money, like I'm saying, BYU Pathway will ask you, how are you going to treat your finances from the whole of the term to this time? How are you going to manage your finances? So if you're going to lend your finance to people, you should be people you know, people you trust that you will be able to return the money back. If the person is not going to return the money back, you should not lend. And this is one of the financial tips. Lending money to people you actually trust and hope they are going to return the money back with either the interest or with no interest. That is one. The third thing is that you need to hold or freeze your account. Freezing your account is that the moment you start school, your focus should be on school, your focus should be on how to better your grades and saving the few you have. If it is nothing from academic work you have to buy, you have to subscribe to internet for online education, you need to freeze your account. You freeze buying, you freeze spending, you freeze spending, and you freeze lending for about 7 weeks, because the course you are taking will last for about 7 weeks. Now, if you're able to do this for yourself, by the time the 7 weeks or the block semester will end, you realize that you have rather protected your finances and you have enough more finances saved down, which is a seed money for your development. No university will teach you how to manage your finances except BYU Pathway. And so today I'm telling you that yes, one of the things you can do to save your finances out of the trap is freeze all spending and buying. Freezing all spending and buying. You will not die if you don't buy anything. You will not die if you don't spend. You will rather help yourself and help yourself grow when you rather save. So this is also an important tip that as a BYU student you have to really know. Now, the last thing I will talk about is, yes, you have to act like, excuse me to say, a stingy person. Now, when I say a stingy person, is like somebody who doesn't easily give. Now, anytime you have the money and you are easily giving the money out, you can never save the money, because you are either giving to girls, you are either giving to your friends, you are either giving to people who just spend the money and there wouldn't be any profit back. So you have to learn not to be giving your money easily like that. Before you give out money, it should be something that is going to bring you returns. Stop it. Hey, stop. So you need to learn to be a bit stingy with your hands. Don't let money go easily out of your hands. Before the money will go, the money should go and bring something beneficial. Should bring an investment, should bring something. All right, that is the point. So if your money will go and will never bring anything, you have to halt that. So one, hold your finances tight. 2, freeze all buying and freeze all spending. 3, lending money to somebody should be somebody that you know, trust, that the person can bring the money back, can return all that you have given to the person, whether with profit or without profit, the person can return. These are the tips. These are the tips I want to leave with you. And I know in this semester, block 5, you will be taught that in class. So don't forget that I've already given you an idea about it. So when it comes in class, it shouldn't be something new for you. When they ask you how do you manage your finances, present your financial plan in an Excel. You should know how you're going to spread out everything on the spreadsheet. So that's all about BYU Pathway. There are a lot of things that you are going to learn. So just be prepared and be ready to excel in BYU Pathway. If you have any question, you can ask me now. If there are no questions, I will end it then. I'll come your way tomorrow. We'll have more live and more questions. So if there's any question about BYU Pathway Block 5 registration, what you expect, you can let me know now, and then I'll address them quickly before we go. Okay, you want to ask something, Abraham? You can go ahead. Don't forget, before I started this meeting, I said that now one of the things you need to start Block 5 successfully as a student is, one, you need an internet. Look for an internet. Buy internet bundle. Save some money down that you are going to use for internet. Then when you are done, also download the Microsoft 365. If you have a laptop, you are okay because you already have that on it. But if you don't have a laptop, you can download the Microsoft 365 on your mobile phones, because you'll be using more of Microsoft features. So if you don't have the 365, you will have problem. After the registration, is there anything other thing you have to do? No, you don't need to do anything. The only thing you have to do after registration is to apply for your scholarship. If you have also applied for your tuition discount or scholarship, you don't need to do anything. The only thing you can do is learn how to log in into your portal and learn how to go to class, because you have to be used to the portal. You need to know how you can go to class, access your class, know what you have there. When you're able to learn that process, you are fine. On that day, when they say class has opened, you can go to your portal and start looking at your questions and start answering them. But if you don't know how to access your portal, if you don't know where to go, you find yourself wanting, you'll be running and be chasing your counselor. Oh, counselor, please, can you help me find my assignment? And this is one of the challenges that over the years, a lot of students have been facing. So you don't need to do anything, but you have to learn how to access the portal very well. Your username and your password should be very active, so that when class starts, you can't find them. So yeah, Abraham, that's all. You don't have to do that much. Just learn how to access your portal. I hope I have answered your question. Okay. So Abraham, if you have, will you teach how to access the portal? Oh yes. So I'll send you how to access your portal. I have the video on this channel, it is there, but I'll send it to you so that you can learn from here. You just learn and be okay with it. I think you can just take about 5 minutes and learn it once. Then when you are okay, anytime I think class is starting on 31st Monday. When class starts, you can just go to class and start doing your assignment. Okay? All right. So Abraham, I'll talk to you more on WhatsApp. Thank you all for joining my live. My name is Frank. I'm a women counselor for BYU Pathway. I help students to become successful with all registrations and all activities. So I'm glad that you are part of the growth and channel. I will see you and we'll have more talk on how to be successful. See you all and bye-bye.